good? 9 to 5, man. Y'all here with 9 to 5. I'm your host, Velo. We here with our co-host,
Demi,
co-host,
Calais,
and our special guest,
Sir Athena.
So first things 1st, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and what do you do?
Ooh, okay. So I run kink and BDSM events catered to women only. First, it started off as Boa's Playpen, because Boa means body of Athena. So I started off that way. And I started off in the Red Room here in Dallas. Check it out. It's a great place. And then from there, I just kind of just expanded into other venues. And now I operate a group. It's about 1,200 women on Facebook called Let's Get Kinky.
Oh,
so
there we go.
is
Community.
it invite only?
yeah, so like if you're on Facebook and shoot, as long as you're a woman, you can come in that motherfucker. I mean, it's yeah. So we'll get into the specific events when y'all are ready to get into what those events are. But
Talk about the Red Room though. What's that? Is that a venue?
yeah, so it's a venue downtown, and the guy that owns it or operates it, his name is Citron, and you can follow them on. They're actually on the IG as well, and so it's basically what it sounds like, you know.
I know what the red lights mean.
Yeah, it is, exactly. So you just kind of up it from there. So they have a lot of different like BDSM center equipment, tools, which I have some in my bag also.
Oh, you got the backpack.
Oh yeah.
She brought the backpack.
This ain't no regular backpack, y'all.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
This is that green duffel.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Told them carry.
You know
we gonna get into it
Get
too.
on it. But yeah, so good place to start. They have really good events, especially like when it's kind of like an intro to kink and BDSM. But our group, we do a lot of like intro type of events as well, but we really get into the good shit.
How would you define kink and BDSM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take us
For the
slow.
folks
Take us
that may
slow.
not
Take it
know.
slow. Oh man. Bondage, dominance, sadism, masochism.
Let's get into each segment. Can we get a brief synopsis of each one?
Bondage. Any type of restraint that you'll be experiencing. And dominance. I am a dom in the BDSM community. And I like to let everybody know, just because you're submissive or a dominant on this side doesn't mean that translate over into BDSM. So like we have a lot of mass presenting women who end up being submissive on this side of things. And we like to let people know, like, look, that's okay. Like what you do in your bedroom is solely up to you. Unless you want to do it in front of everybody. We love that shit too.
Yeah.
You know? But the dominance presence is people in leadership, people who are protectors, providers, of that sort. Like I'm looking into getting into a DS, which is a dom submissive dynamic. I've had a few submissives over time, and but it's probably the most sacred thing within the community. Sadist, love to give pain. Masochist, you love to receive it.
Okay.
So,
I don't think I like either one.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to. We have what we call dungeon nights, and I like to think that those are the best kind of introductions to actually seeing different scenes. So I do impact play, and that's mainly anything with using flogs, either paddles, all type of things to just initiate impact. I also do knife play, also do wax play.
Wax play sounds interesting.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Did you say knife play?
Yeah.
Okay.
So every other Thursday there's Alt Elite Thursdays, and it's at Bad Habits Club, and it's basically my brother Adonis, he does that event. It's for lifestyle people to kind of be in like just gather and just kick it and have a good time. But we also scene there too sometimes. So I did a very, very nice knife play scene Thursday night. And it's kind of becoming like one of my favorite things to do.
So that's something I've never actually heard of before. So can
Really?
you explain that?
Okay. Well, I can show you on my knife if you want to see it, because it's a hunter's knife, so it's not like a.
Bringing out the goodies.
Talking about in it.
She getting in the bag.
So I use a lot of point play mostly, and here as well, the sensation of it just is a little different. I do mostly very heavy impact. I am a sadist, so I enjoy inflicting the pain, but I'm also sensual when I need to be or when it's required. Because a lot of people, they'll see me do scenes and they'll be like, "Oh shit, bitch, don't hit me like that." They'll be like, "Hold on now, we gonna fight." But I'm like, no. Like, I'm also very sensual. So I, especially in my private like bookings, I do massage. You know, I incorporate massage, and then the impact could be light. It's just kind of depending. So, I mean, I even have a flogger with a thick chain on it. And so when people see that, they're like, "Yeah, don't touch me with that motherfucker." But you still negotiate things, you know. I have hand signals because typically it's loud. So I have people tell me 1, 2, or 3. 1 if you need it heavier, if you need it harder. 2 if you need me to come down or be at a certain level. And then 3 when you're just ready to stop. So
hand signals and safe words.
most definitely.
And I think like one thing that people don't really understand probably, and you've probably experienced this most, being immersed into that world, is that trust and consent are like the biggest part of this community. Yes. And that's why they're able to put themselves in these more like vulnerable states.
And that's also why I wanted to have a space like this for women, because, you know, I mean, you can't really have these environments without us, but then they're not centered around us either. And so that was really important for me in just developing this community, because especially as a mass presenting woman, we don't have a lot of representation within that community as a whole. And having a space for us to also feel comfortable enough to express ourselves, because it was difficult at first getting more mass presenting women at my events.
Really?
Yeah. Which is wild, because I'm like, they have naked up in here, y'all. Like, come on.
Yeah.
For our more sensitive events, we have our NDAs. We have our group chat that's set up for that event. And then we have even a Zoom meeting prior to the event that we have everybody, you know, come to. And if they got questions or any concerns, like, the thing about this is a lot of people, especially in the lesbian community, are hesitant to come into BDSM like communities. So I've had a lot of first timers, tons of just first timers. Like, they've always been curious about the community, but they don't know where to go or who to be with, or they're just kind of nervous because it's a like male dominated space. It just puts everybody in a more comfortable space. Actually, it'll be our third topless pool party next month, at the end of the month.
Where do you like being the group leader, like find suitable venues for this type of, you know, like group?
Yeah, it's funny because my brother is also in the lifestyle. So I have basically branched through his connections. But now we're transitioning as a group, and we're just doing them elsewhere. So my dungeon nights will be downtown at Crimson Park. And so the play parties, those are different. So
Right.
that venue is like what we do when it's the more sensitive events. We don't really release the address
Mhm.
until closer to, because everybody has to get their NDAs in. So there's a whole process, and I don't care if you bless you.
Thank you.
I don't care if you buy a ticket. Like if I don't get that NDA, you ain't coming.
So what's the play party? Is that what you said? Play party?
Mhm.
Okay. What are those like?
Okay, now we're getting into it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. It's a lot of voyeurism and it's a lot of exhibitionism
Okay.
at the play parties. We have it where there are like color coded wristbands. So red, you're just coming to be a voyeur. Green, you're open to play with other people. Yellow, you're just playing with your partner. So we like to keep it simple with that, and we have like a ton of just rules that we also go over as long as with the NDA that we send out. But I have certainly been more of an exhibitionist than I have been a voyeur
Yeah.
Right.
at these parties.
So it has a swinging element to those parties.
Oh yeah, I mean swinging or just just playing.
I can't visualize what the space looks like to be able to do these things. Like what is in the space?
So typically, there are places in the DFW where people are actually okay with their home being accessible to
Okay.
these things.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, there's like the new venue I'm actually going to tonight. Yeah, so there's a play party tonight, but it's with a different group. And I'm actually in talks with the owner of that venue, and it's huge. It's 7,000 square feet. It's got like 10 playrooms, 7 bathrooms. It's got a pool in the back. It's massive.
So it was made for this.
It was, oh yeah. Like
Okay.
he renovated the front of it, the front entry. So the front it looks like a club. Like it's basically a club. But when you first walk in at the top, there's glass and then there's a bed. So there's like a studio, like kind of like a loft area up at the top, and you can just watch whoever the fuck is
I
doing
like that.
something. Yeah, but as
I
soon
like
as you
that.
walk in the door, you can see it.
All the way back. How did you get into this lifestyle? What age did you kind of start exploring, or you start realizing that you had these type of kinks and things like that?
So I really started. It's weird. I really started feeling things and like kind of doing shit without knowing what I was like. Obviously having a name for it. As early as 6. I mean, we all kind of like play house. I just play house maybe a little bit more extreme than
Yeah.
others, so so it was of course around there without like knowing, like bitch, you're doing some kinky shit and
Yeah.
I'm just fast forward, I moved to Dallas. I'm originally from Detroit. And moved to Dallas. I think it's been 4 years now. One of those. And I started actually when my brother moved down, because he moved down maybe 7 or so months after I did. He found the community, the Red Room, and so that's when I started doing everything more public. And I was like, oh, yeah, shit, I can smack ass in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But I did a lot more like just research in terms of what the community really is and what it stands for, and the safety measures that people put in place as at their events.
Yeah.
And I mean, high school, I was finding more because I don't know what my mama was thinking taking me to an all-girls school in high school.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
man,
That
okay,
did
that
So were you out in high school?
pretty much. So 9th and 10th grade was certainly an all-girls school. That's when I started feeling things, and then like with women a little bit more. Of course, that was explored when I was 6, but then not explored really again until high school. So 11th grade, I switched and went to another high school, all girls. I think she was just adamant about me being gay.
Yeah.
And and so I went there, and man, 11th grade, yo. 11th grade. I'ma just apologize in advance to any of the ladies from my high school days.
Oh,
Cause, I was a lot of some first timers back then, and
just running through them.
kinda,
That's just so sad.
and I calmed down at senior year. I had a girlfriend, and we went into like college together, and then college we broke up, and then I went on a rampage again, I guess I could
I
say.
feel that.
Yeah, and then but I was also trying to, because it had been a long time since I had dated men, and I don't know, I'm a Gemini, so like ain't nobody about to tell me I ain't never. I don't know what I'm. You don't know unless you try.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker, I ain't tried,
Yeah.
and I can tell you I don't fuck with it. So like I went through a trying phase in my, I want to say, freshman or sophomore year of college. And in that trying phase, I was like, all right, let me try men. Nope. All right. Maybe. I'm like, I had never really dated a stud. So I was like, let's see what it do.
Mhm.
And it don't do shit for me. So all right, everybody's still a bro. Got it.
Were you mask presenting at that time?
I was a STEM more so.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
I
were
would say that. So like,
teetering both.
yeah, and trying to figure out also who I am,
Right.
and what I'm most comfortable with, and because that's what 2007 was when I graduated high school, and then so like it just was not as prevalent as it is now and as accepting as it is now either. So I
Yeah.
also had to get into the whole I don't give a fuck about none of y'all, because none of y'all pay my bills type shit, and,
Right.
And then your parents and everything like that. So, so getting into my own skin and being comfortable there was also like a big factor.
Right. And you were in college at this point?
Yeah. So yeah, once I figured out my adventures really just put me back to femmes.
Okay.
By the end of the day, I was like, okay, yeah, like men, nah, studs, nah, femmes. There
Hey,
we
you
go.
did your due diligence.
Yeah.
I will say, and like y'all chime in on this too. In the LGBTQ plus community, it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So like
Yeah.
you get this quote unquote award if you've never been with a man, and then if you haven't been with a man, then it's like, well, how do you know? And it's like, well, can I just know what I know, and like can
Yeah.
I feel what I feel? And
Yeah.
if that changes, can I be fluid? And can we be okay with that?
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know why as a community we want to be accepted no matter how we present or what, like on wherever the spectrum we are,
Mhm.
but there's so much damnation like in all phases of it. It's
Yeah.
like if you're confident in who you are and you never had to explore, great. But
Mhm.
if you did explore and now you know like a little more certainly, like why can't that also
Yeah.
be great? Like
I mean,
Yeah.
for me, I never cared. Like
Right.
the first time I experienced with a man and like went all the way was after I had my first experience with a female, and that was actually it was confusing for me because
because it was good. It was
it
decent.
was it was good, and we
Yeah.
didn't even go all the way, But it was like wow, like I've done a lot more with this with boys,
Mhm.
and this was just mind blowing for me. So it was confusing and I didn't know where it was gonna go. Not anything. Not it wasn't gonna go anywhere with her in particular,
Mhm.
but just my feelings for women in general. So
Mhm.
after that, that's when I first explored with a man all the way because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, because she liked men, and I knew she did. She talked about it, and so I was like, well, I mean, if she likes me and she likes men, like maybe I'm missing something. Like maybe I need. And so that's the first time I had sex with a man. After
Oh
that,
gosh, it's
And
so
so
interesting the things that make us introspect on like
yeah,
the experiences we're having. Like here I am having complete interest in you, a woman.
yeah,
Then what you like is now causing me to explore another side of me, which is
yeah.
great. It's like I think that's like connection with people will do
Mhm.
that to you.
What
Yeah.
threw me off about it is because we never talked about what we were doing. all she would talk about was the guys that she liked, and she was thinking about having sex with them for the first time and all this. And so I'm like, wait, why you want to do that? Like, what we're doing is not enough, you know? And so it made me like feel like maybe that's what I need to be trying, because obviously this is not gonna be a thing, you know. It was not accepting, so I did, and I don't care what anybody has to say about it. I'm gonna figure out what I want and what I need and who I am.
Yeah, I think that
However I need to.
that is something, and like you can share your experience too, is like something that we all kind of have adopted or adapted to over time being in this community. It's like you really just have to be okay with being authentic and showing up and not caring like what the feedback is.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
something that you've experienced?
Oh yeah, especially with especially tapping into the BDSM community. I said in the post today, I cater to women. I don't cater to just lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a
Right.
fuck who you sleep with. It's not my business.
Yeah.
You know, come here to learn, explore safely, and meet people and build your own tribe. That's really the whole point of our group. And so it's funny because obviously a lot of my people from my Facebook are mostly lesbian. A lot of people I know are mostly lesbian. So even on my team, mostly lesbian. Shout out to my team. And so sometimes that comes up. They're like, "Well, she's straight, you know? Does she need to be in here?" And I'm just like, yeah, she can learn what she learns here and then take it home to her man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just really women empowerment within BDSM, and that's my main thing.
And I have like a little comment on this, and y'all please chime in, because I feel like sometimes we all know like you're straight and that's okay, and we're not going to challenge it.
Yeah.
But are you straight?
I do
You know?
challenge it.
Yeah, and I will too. I'll ask a question. I won't push it, but it's just sort of like if this is there's so many communities out there, and it's great if you had a referral, especially like one in your space. You know, somebody I trust is
Mhm.
coming here, so I would like to explore here. But if this is where you're exploring, are you straight? And is this where you're coming to explore that, or is this where you're coming to explore kink and BDSM, or do you think that they're synonymous? And so, like, I think that that's super interesting, especially in your case scenario.
Yeah. So, like, especially, I guess, when I do scenes. So, someone will see me do impact play or something. And she, will be there with her boyfriend or whatever the case, but she doesn't want anyone else doing it except me. But she's never been with a woman. She doesn't really, like, she may have that attraction, but she doesn't act on it, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, yeah, probably a lot of curiosity.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, 'cause women are beautiful, like,
Yes.
how can you not?
Right.
At least have some curiosity, and especially if you're gonna be in a group where, like, once we do the pool party chat, which is gonna open up on June 8th, like, it goes down in that motherfucker. Like, you're gonna see some titties. You might even have, like, one time in our in our play party chat. So a couple in there went live because they're like, well, fuck, we're gonna do this virtually before we even get to the party. So we're all tuning in on fucking Facebook Messenger video chat, watching them get it in. And it was great.
I didn't know that was allowed on Facebook group chat.
Me either.
Yeah,
Video.
Yeah, it was
Live
great.
video.
Man,
So
it just shit happens.
I think we're in the wrong space. TikTok.
Oh yeah. Oh man. TikTok and me are I like to I feel like I just be calling it the kid platform because they be just trying to ban my shit.
Everything.
Man, like, I had my whole bench and they were like, this is against community, and nobody was even
Everything.
on the bench. I wasn't even doing
I'm
shit.
surprised
It
we're
was just the
still
bench.
alive right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We get kicked off all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Shoot, I believe it because I went live on there and I was showing some of my tools and they were like, nope,
Yeah. See.
Cut it.
cut it real bad, cut it.
Yeah, you brought that knife out. I thought we was gonna get kicked out.
Yeah, I was waiting on it to start spinning over there. Oh, we're still here. Maybe we're not close enough to the camera, which is good.
Right.
That's good.
It might be
yeah.
blending.
It's not
Yeah.
it's not a knife.
No, it was not.
So for you guys, do y'all have any kinks that you think you would be interested in this dungeon?
Let's get into it.
So I have experience in this world, and I'm kind of like, I'll leave it like that for now.
Mhm.
But I think that for what I'm looking for, like going forward, I want to experience things more. So I've experienced what I need to experience as an individual. Anything that I would want to explore, like from here forward, would be to kind of cater to my woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your woman interested in this lifestyle?
I think that we're still learning, like, because, okay, let me back up.
Yeah.
People either think I'm like vanilla extremist, or they think I'm a kink extremist.
Yeah.
And there's no in between. And I feel like when my partner met me, she had the like not that it's like rose tinted glasses, but in that spectrum, she was kind of like just thinking of me as like sort of like very vanilla. And so I feel like that continues to be an illusion, despite the fact that we have debunked this already together. There's just like a level of learning one another there that needs to happen before we would introduce certain things.
Where did she get that notion that you were so vanilla?
Well, our like the beginning of our relationship like was very, I would say, low on like in-person interactions. So like there would be a lot of time in between, and then like, because I was being very intentional at that point of my life with like dating and interacting, and even like I didn't want to indulge in like play at all with people who were not on the same like caliber as me. So I think that when things weren't necessarily going in a way that was conducive to us building a relationship in the beginning, everything was just like spinning back. So she saw me as like this really sweet person, and not to say I'm not a sweet person. Like I am a sweet person. Like I'm very lover, but that is exactly what came with it. Tag them boys. Like if
I get that.
if you cater to somebody, if you're sweet, if you're any of those things, then suddenly now you're just vanilla and you're innocent.
Vanilla lover boy.
Let me look here. Okay, so before I was very public with what I like and what I do, I got that same thing. They're like, "Oh, you look so innocent."
Yes, and I'm okay with it. Like I don't care if you think of me as innocent. I'm not really the type of person who is like with my friends or like my boys or whatever. I'll have some conversations. But when I'm dating somebody, I am not that folk that be in your text messages talking about what I'm going to do to you or trying to hype no shit up. You about to see what we're going to do together.
Yeah.
Because, like, that experience is based on the energy you bring, too. Like, I'm not just only bringing my energy. If you bring weird energy, you're going to get weird sex that night. Because I'm not going to be the only person bringing no energy.
That's facts.
Energy exchange.
Yeah.
Big.
It's huge.
I never got that, but I would love like to challenge that idea. I wish.
Really?
Yeah, I like to challenge any type of ideas or preconceived notions about me, but I never get like that.
Oh, you mean like that innocent? You give
Yeah,
innocent?
I don't get that. I've never gotten that.
Yeah.
And
never. I think it's like probably based more on when you've met me and like what I really like had going on at that time. Like I said, when I started dating people this time around, I was really dating like I'm looking for a long-term partner. I'm not looking to have any hookups. I'm not looking for something like short-lived. So I was giving off that more like, can we build? Do we have enough in common, like compatibility? I was giving more of that than I was like trying to find out like what's up. Because had it been that way, you would have gotten a completely different version of me.
Yeah.
I agree.
So what do you think? You think you're into that?
Okay, for one, I know for sure I just really enjoy watching. That's it, but I really, really enjoy it. And I don't really, and I've done that. My ex partner, my ex, she kind of waltzed into that lifestyle, and she's kind of taking me too fast. She started taking me too fast. I was
Slow
like,
your
whoa.
roll.
Um, so like you said, you can be dominant in the LGBT community in the lifestyle, but in that lifestyle, you can somehow become submissive. And for some, she tried to put that on me. She put that hat on me. And I'm like, whoa, no. Because she's super dominant as well, but like in that world, she's also a dom.
Okay.
And she was trying to put that on me. I was like, no, I can't do it. It wasn't working out. It wasn't working out.
Yeah.
Like I was getting fearful. Like
Really?
yeah, she was getting too deep. No, she was just getting too deep. Like she really was like in character to the point where I was like, who is this? You know?
Yeah.
Like
But also you mentioned, I think in one of our last episodes, you're dominant. So it was like
yeah. And
didn't work out.
and she had been having those experiences and the little sessions that she was having with others, and she was getting a little carried away, like she was bringing it home, and I'm like, no, I'm not. You're not walking me like a dog. You know, we're not doing that.
Was that an open relationship?
It was.
Okay.
It was, but I wasn't open to being a submissive, and I wasn't open to even really being in the BDSM lifestyle at all. Now I was in a way because I would watch, like I said.
Yeah.
So I experienced that, and I loved that.
Yeah.
But like when we were home alone, when that little stuff would start coming out, I'm like, you know what? No, ma'am.
No. Me, I've always been interested in that, but I've never found a partner who would do the things that I want. So I definitely, what was the M? That's me.
Masochist.
Yeah, that's me. But only to a certain extent, because
Okay.
we're going to fight.
So there's a test that you all can take if you haven't already. It's bdsmtest.org. And there's a short version and there's also a long version. And basically they will ask you a series of questions, and that's just to get a better idea of where you stand at that moment. And I typically take that test like once a year because a lot changes. So,
Really?
well, yeah.
With more experiences.
And so I have people in my group take it. And so the longer they're in the group and then they start, you can actually see the percentages change over time, even in the span of 3 months, because they'd have come to something, they'd experienced something, and now they like, oh hell yeah.
So I guess like having a long-term partner in these type of dynamics is not really ideal when things are constantly evolving with more experiences. I had a lot of questions before you started about how the dynamics work. When is it just play? When is it more than play? You talked about the ethical non-monogamy, all of those things. Like, typically when you're dating, are you finding that you have to date someone exclusively in that BDSM lifestyle? Are you bringing people into the lifestyle, meeting them outside of it? You know, how does that work?
For me, in my experience, I would say it's just kind of easier to date somebody that's in it already, because especially where I'm at in the community, I am honestly the face of it in my group, my team, so like it's a lot of responsibility, it's a lot of being in the forefront, and it's a lot of pressure, so someone, I would not date anyone honestly that is not in it, because I would say probably my lifestyle is a little bit more extreme.
What if they were interested but haven't explored?
Interested?
Like you're interested in teaching?
Ooh, teaching.
I don't even like teaching chicks how to give head at like simple things. I'm like, you know what? Don't have time
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
I'm cool on
Like,
that.
and the thing is, like, I can't teach someone how to be a sub.
Yeah.
You know, like, and in going in like a dom submissive dynamic, I wouldn't even recommend anyone learn, like, if they're interested in being a submissive or being a dom. You don't want to, like, you do want to certainly learn from other submissives or learn from other doms how these roles and how this actually goes. Because there's a lot of times and situations where people come in and they're like, okay, like, I'm a submissive, and they're like, well, I want to have a dom. And no, honey, that can be dangerous, because you're going in, you haven't done much research, and now you're putting yourself at risk of being taken advantage of, or whatever, even worse. I mean, the community is wonderful and as beautiful as it is. There are predators
There
still,
still are predators.
Yeah.
Mm.
So negotiating contracts, understanding that being a submissive does not mean you have no power.
Right.
If anything, you have all the power, but you are trusting someone and you're giving up that power to that person. But in that negotiation, you can say what it is your hard no's are, your hell yes, and yeah, maybe I'll try it. We'll see. So, like, a lot of that, and I mean, I've known someone to be, well, I didn't know her personally, but I knew her dom personally, and they had a dynamic, a master slave, so an MS dynamic for 10 years. And
Are they black?
yes and no. The dom, yes.
Wait a minute.
You could have seen it. I mean, because there was the submissive at the time, she spoke on that dynamic, and it was not that great. I mean, it was really ended up being like a messed up experience, because she was so young, I want to say, going into it. And she, was picked up by this, dominant woman, and in a sense kind of groomed into what that dom wanted, versus going out, exploring yourself,
knowing what you actually want from the dynamic.
Exactly.
And then negotiating that.
So that's where the predatory aspect kind of comes in.
If you're way more versed in anything, think about the power that you already hold there.
Yeah.
Because you can share experiences that are preferential to you, to your likes, to your taste, with somebody, and kind of only show them those things. And then that's the only thing that they know to be, it's their only experience.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, that's just a small little token of it.
So when you were dating before you entered into the lifestyle, the BDSM lifestyle, how was it? Like, how were you perceived? How was it? Were you accepted by your partners, or were they kind of floored when you would bring up your interest or things that you desired?
So I love to eat ass. Okay, that's like, like, it's like,
pause, raise your hand.
you know what I mean?
I feel you.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm with you.
So, like, I mean, that was my shit. I sit on my face. I don't want to breathe very long. I don't, and just, I mean, I do it while you're upside down. I mean, just all kind of stuff, and like, they would just be, clutching the pearls on me, because I guess I have a face of a child. So they're like, you look so innocent, like you wouldn't be doing all this. And I'm like, sweetie, the restraints are under the bed.
Fuck around and find
You
out.
know what I'm saying? The restraints are under the bed, honey. I don't know what you want me to do. So that was, now, my page now, ain't nobody thinking I'm innocent, ever again. But prior to, like, being a lot more, obviously into the scene publicly, I mean, I love like I said, I love water sports, so that was something that they was just like,
Wait a
okay.
minute. Because I think you're going above my head with the water sports. Because
I
I'm
think it
thinking
did
like
the first
jet
time go
skiing
above.
and.
Oh,
I
man.
it definitely went above your head then.
Oh,
Wait a minute. I meant to stop you the first time. And I'm like, maybe
Yeah,
we're gonna
me
circle
too.
back because,
Circle
like,
back.
no, we're not talking about jet skiing and
No,
such.
no,
Okay, what is this?
no. You need a tarp in your house
Oh,
for that. So that can either
you
be,
know,
I know what you're saying.
yeah.
we don't know.
Okay, ain't no thing. So
Take us slow.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to take you slow on this one, but so squirt for sure. Even
The
even
deep breath. I'm so sorry. Deep
Like,
breath.
wait, that's like the minimum. Like, where are we going?
Yes,
I
you're
mean,
definitely giving the minimum.
yeah,
Right,
that's
okay.
yeah. When you just say like water sports, you're talking about all of it. So like squirt is just the nice one, I guess.
Oh, the other. Okay,
Right.
I'm following.
You're following.
I'm following
Yeah, I
now.
don't know if the viewers are quite.
Well, we're not gonna take it over there. So you need to catch on. Catch on.
Yeah, y'all figure it out.
Use your context clues.
You
We
know?
believe in you.
So like we're like, yo, like what? So it was really interesting with some of my previous partners. Some, I just kind of had to work them into like building that trust and that confidence.
Mhm.
Because it would be like they'd be curious, but then they'd be like, what? Like kind of bunch up a little bit, but then they start feeling that power when they finally do it, and I feel power when I receive it, like I don't feel submissive. I feel very empowered, and whole different experience. Sidebar, because I do sidebars a lot, but if we're talking on the subject of squirt, I was at a mansion play party last year, and I was doing impact play right by the pool. Thank God. And the woman just, projectile squirted. I had to duck and dodge because I have never seen no damn squirt come out like this. It was just like like you got a lawn, and you watering your grass and that shit shoot out. That's how that shit was, and I just was like,
She
whoa,
need to be on OnlyFans.
man, I'm telling you,
crazy.
'cause
She has her own gifts.
Yeah, she does.
very much so talented. But it was in front of everybody, and I was just like, all right, y'all. So if y'all step over here, just don't put your shoes on, because it was just all on the fucking floor by the pool, because I didn't think I need the damn tarp, honey.
Yeah.
You need to let me know.
Yeah.
What you need.
There was no disclosure there.
None. It was a great surprise, but
I don't like those kind of surprises. I've had that once where I almost drowned. Like I felt like if you're gonna ride my face, like please let me know in advance that you're a squirter, because like I'm literally drowning, like on my nose,
Choking.
literally.
wait.
And we couldn't have mentioned this beforehand. You know what I mean? No, I'm gonna need full disclosure about these things.
Yeah.
I still had a lot of life to live at that time, and so I felt like I really felt like I was dying.
Like you felt like you were dying.
I did. And she wasn't stopping, so she didn't give a
Oh,
damn if
she-
I lived or died.
Oh dang, she was about that life for real.
Yeah.
Like damn, she was gonna take you out.
So I have a serious question because,
Yeah.
like I said, I have been interested in
Mhm.
this lifestyle,
Mhm.
but I don't know where I would fit. So, like for me, I really enjoy being submissive, but I also enjoy like
Being dominant.
Hmm?
Being dominant, like a dom type thing, or
I guess you could say that, but more so just being like, how can I put it? Like I don't want to listen to you. Like I want to challenge your dominance.
You wanna be a brat.
You was a brat. Damn. It's a bunch of y'all
Oh.
in the group. That's why
She
I
pulling
got
out
something
the
for goddamn
Oh.
brats.
Oh.
This is
what
what
I
I use for
Let
the
me-
brats.
Can I show the?
Yeah.
Oh my! You're gonna turn it around. Okay.
And it's
All right.
pink.
She said she got something for that ass.
See, I like that. So I want to challenge you, and then I want you to make me hurt for doing it. Like I want to say that I'm sorry, but you gotta make me say that I'm sorry.
You gotta feel sorry.
Yeah.
To say I'm
You gotta
sorry.
make me feel sorry.
Yo,
I'm not just gonna
that
come
is-
right out with it.
yo, I have
100%, Brad.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Big time. The group, you would fit right in, by the way, because the group is full of y'all. Really, really full of y'all.
Can we take a picture with that paddle before
of
you
course.
leave?
Yeah, hell
Because
yeah.
I love that.
Hell yeah.
I need
That's
one.
fire, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was using that Thursday night, and I was using the knife Thursday night, and yeah, the bruises come from that thing on like skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the best part is like when I get pictures of the aftermath. They'd be like, "Look what you did," and it'd be like bruises and shit all on the thigh and in the ass, and
I love that shit.
yeah, it's great. It's
Y'all
great.
some freaks.
It's great. But yeah, no, you would certainly be a brat. I have a brat that is a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And typically when she gets a little out of line, I say, let me look at these punishments. There's about 80 punishments, a list. And I'm just like, I'm going to pick something and we're going to work this out.
Mm-hmm.
And then that alone typically gets her back on because she don't want to she hasn't even seen the list yet just to know it exists.
Who created this 80 punishment list?
Oh, it's a article that I found, and I was like, oh yes.
So you saying you're interested but extremely possessive, you'll be a yellow wristband is what I heard earlier, is that you're only willing to play with your partner.
Right. Yeah, because I don't mind watching and I don't mind my partner watching as long as we have the I guess the trust. Because for me, I like to be desired by my partner. Like that's number one for me, top tier. Like I want you to be like about
obsessed.
to lose your fucking mind, you know, when I take my clothes off. That's how I want my partner to be. So as long as we have that understanding, I don't care, you know, if you're watching other people. So I'm very interested in coming to one to but I would definitely have a yellow wristband.
No, that's fine. That's so fine.
You don't want anybody touching your partner.
Fuck no.
Hell no.
And, you know, but I wouldn't mind playing with somebody, but me only.
I've done it. Like I said, I've been there.
You've been in that same position, that same dynamic.
No, I was watching my partner engage with others, and I like it.
Okay. So you'll be cool with that dynamic. It
Yeah.
essentially works
Absolutely.
for your taste.
Absolutely.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, I mean,
that's perfect.
Draft up the NDA. Y'all go into play.
Seriously. We sending them out.
You and your partner would show up to one of these type of events?
I think so me and my partner, that would be really me making assumptions about what she would be interested in. Me with this particular partner, I definitely have something more sacred with her that I'm not going to like share with anybody outside. But if she had like an interest or an intrigue, I will be open to letting her, like, we could talk about what that exploration would look like.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. I love when couples come through, because to me it's also opening up another pathway of another bond, you know, and it just kind of like branches out that field of trust even more.
Intimacy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I encourage more couples to come, you know, because like explore together, you know, and especially in a safe environment, you know, where you don't have to, you know, feel the presence of, you know, dominant men, you know, trying to get on and all this other type of stuff. We have about 29 spots left and we're maxing out at 80.
Okay.
So
For the pool party event.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When's
So
that?
is it? Yeah. When is it?
June 28th.
June 28th. Okay.
Mhm.
And is this? Because I heard you said earlier the last pool party, someone was having waterworks on the side of the pool. So it's more than
That
a
was
pool
a
party.
mansion party, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that
so,
was not a pool
yeah,
party.
that wasn't my event. I went to somebody's.
It was
event.
just next to the pool.
Yeah.
Will
So
y'all
the
be
pool-
doing this type of stuff? At
Oh
the-
yeah, I always seen though. Like I actually booked appointments to scene there as well.
Mm.
Just so I can kind of manage my time a little bit because I like to cannonball and I like to have fun. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm not about to be seen all goddamn day,
Yeah.
like into the night. But yeah, I definitely still seen.
So this is
Um,
work and pleasure for you.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. Because I do private appointments. Like I'm setting up to do private sessions with someone also, and so I do bookings for that too.
Mhm.
And so I set a mood.
Mhm.
I take my massage table or my spank bench, either one. It's easier to take the table because it just folds, but
Mhm.
because the bench is like legit face down, ass up, like
Mm.
and it's got
I
restraints
need
on
one
it.
of those.
So
Oh wow.
Amazon,
Amazon.
yeah, or Etsy. I mean, there's shit. Even Temu got shit now. It's wild. I swear to God.
You know your mama love Timu.
Not Timu.
No, I swear.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw a cage on there. I was like,
Wow.
yeah, there's a couple of cages on there. And I'm like, and the thing is, I'm like, I think it would be fine because I bought a cage from there, but it was a
Mhm.
dog cage and it was big and it was long, but it was big enough to have like 2 women in it.
Mhm.
So, and then I got a restraint like mat that folds up. And so I put the mat in there to make it a little more comfortable. But yeah, so I was like, okay, well, I trust it. I think the other cage, now the other cage is not for animals. It is definitely for for a human.
Yeah.
Mm.
So what does the cage play like? What does it consist of?
So that is closer to pet play in a sense. So some women enjoy being a pet in a sense, or some submissives, let me say, want to be not only a sub but also in a sense a creature or animal.
Mm.
So I've had experience with a woman that liked to be a cat. So we bought her a cat bowl. We bought her, her tail, her ears, and all of the above. And so she would get in the cage sometimes and like we could play with her through the cage and everything. This particular cage that I'm looking at, it actually has like on the edge of it a butt plug and another like tool that can also go in the vagina pretty much too. So and it has hooks on it, so it looks like it can also be suspended in the air. I'm not a rigger.
You're not.
I'm not a rigger.
Mhm.
No. I mean, like it's in my chart and percentages and stuff. I just haven't taken the time to learn rope play or
Right.
shibari yet.
Mhm.
I'm really like I really like to take my time when I'm learning and taking on new crafts. So knife play and sword play are pretty much what I'm doing now,
Mhm.
Along with wax. So I'm like, yeah. And then on top of the fact, like when I'm gonna take something like that on, I want to have the whole setup too. So like if I'm gonna be rigging or just learning to start that, I want to actually have the whole contraption to
Right.
hoist somebody up on. So I'm like, I have the rest of my life, God willing, to, learn and tap into these things. In the meantime, like if I need to strap somebody down, it's gonna be some bondage situations, like, and usually for the events too, like I'll raffle off probably some tote and carry bag or set, and it'll have different toys and things of that nature in there. And typically, like I usually have like couples and stuff. Somebody will have a relationship and they'll win it, and then they'll take it home, and then they look in there and they're like, God, yeah, like what you put in here? Like I put one of the machines in there that with the dildo on the end, and got a little bit of remote control. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like so I'm like this bag for yourself, for your partner too. Like there's a variety of shit in there. My favorite thing is the under the bed restraints. So they'll come up and they'll tack on the wrists and on the ankles, and you can like tuck them in your bed.
I like that.
Yeah, very very easy. You can hide them when you need to.
Yeah,
ready.
Yes. I like that a lot.
Yeah. What I ended up doing, like for whatever I actually have to play with, being anything and everything. So like just like the standard setup, right, and then like some little fun toys. But I have a bed has drawers under it, so that it's like you just open and whatever you need for
it's right
there. You're not like
yes.
I can't go get this and like
that.
Is this cool? But I mean now like more. And honestly, I've only ever really been more of the type to play like in a relationship, anyhow. Mm-hmm. But that's sweet. I ended up just moving everything into like a more discreet place because like I already know what we're kind of into.
Yeah.
And anything like I also like to like just restart my entire toy collection with my partner. Yeah. With things that we both like. So it is intimacy. It's like something we're bonding over, like what you like and all that.
Yeah. That's sweet. I love that. I love that. No, for real.
So have you ever had like a situation that went left at one of these events?
No. I've never had to. I had to kick somebody out once. Only because she was just getting really disrespectful. And
what do you think that's about?
That was, because I wasn't there when it happened. I came in, and as I was coming in, she was leaving out, and everybody was like, bye, bye. Because, it was like 40 of us deep. And what we do for our play parties is we kind of gather around first, and we kind of like, it's not like you walk in and like, boom, it's already on and popping. Yeah. Like we actually like go around the room and introduce ourselves and shit, like it's a little powwow before we pow, so so like I guess something happened with that portion, and I came in the door, and my girlfriend at the time was like, well, she was being disrespectful, so and I was like, oh, okay, and I moved to the side. I'm like, all right, you out, and, like it's simple because we developed a chat which allows people to kind of get more acclimated with each other and scope the scene pretty much, and we just kind of build this particular energy. And if you're outside of that energy, you damn near gotta go. Like this is, what I'm saying, like it's no drama. We don't do that. Like nobody here to drama. We here to fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so is it in the chat that everyone kind of gets to know what everyone else's kinks are, so they kind of know who they want to connect with?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So before you arrive.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like yeah, and then it's kind of like a repeat situation, and then we'll play games and everything like that, and then we also have food, and then we have what we call platter princesses, so you can eat food off of women.
Okay, so I might have that kink too then. I didn't know that was the thing.
Oh yeah.
Like what you talking about? Strawberries or chicken nuggets and honey mustard?
No, like legit.
What you trying to get into?
No, like dead ass. Like we had like what we call Kinksgiving. And that was our like Thanksgiving play party. And we had one person that had like Thanksgiving food on her. Yeah. Macaroni and cheese.
Gravy and all.
Yeah, like legit. She over here.
I'm learning something new about you every day.
I love that. Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's the way it should be.
That's exactly. Yeah.
Well, I was just interested because like I actually mentioned, so I used to dance.
Okay.
I danced for 5 years, and for me, when it comes to men, I want to be the dominant one. But when it
Mhm.
comes to women, I want to be the submissive one.
Okay, some switch shit. Got
So
you.
I mean, I don't fuck with men, but it was
Mhm.
empowering for me when I was dancing
Mhm.
to see them like
I
struggle
mean, you
because
don't,
they
you
can't
don't.
have me. I love that shit.
Yeah, you don't have, you
Well,
don't
I
have to
think you
fuck with
said
them.
that too, though.
But
I think it goes into like that piece of being desired.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you
And
ain't
I'm
gotta
also a
fuck with them
show
like
off.
that. You
So
can-
like I would be interested in going to one of these events and everyone watching me fuck. I would love that.
Mhm.
But I actually mentioned it to one of my customers when I was dancing, and they're like, "Oh, we have, this swingers club." So I went there and it was not respectful at all.
Mhm.
And so I'm really interested in your events because I mean, obviously it's all women, so there's that.
Mhm.
But it sounds very respectful.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the rule list is about 26, 27 rules on the bad boy. I mean, it's still a free and fun environment, but safety and consent are the biggest thing.
Mhm.
Like we talk about like what no, even in just a non-verbal sense,
Mhm.
could look like. Like not everybody is going to be able to verbally say no, but there are signs,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's important.
very much so. So yeah, definitely if you all are on Facebook, connect.
Mhm.
Gotta get you all in. Because it's and also y'all take the test.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I always recommend everybody to take the test. I try to post about it every now and then.
Mhm.
But and then it breaks down the terms too for
Mhm.
you.
Need
So,
that.
yeah, so
See, I
all the
love that.
terminology and everything,
Mhm.
it'll give you a definition. You just got to click on it, and it gives you your percentage of where you're at.
Yeah.
And then, like, again, I only take it once a year, but I've seen people's percentages go from, have like a 50% jump in a 3-month time frame.
Mhm.
Because not only like do you come in the group, but if you are actually active, if you go to events and all these other things, that's when you can start to really, I mean, you're
Mhm.
experience it,
Mm-hmm.
Firsthand. And it's funny because a lot of people have this notion that, yeah, like I'm just gonna slide in the DMs and try to do what it do.
Mm.
Not in this world.
Mm.
Like Kinksters, people in the lifestyle, we love face-to-face interaction, face-to-face energy exchange. You can, if you're coming in and you're seeing somebody that is like really lifestyle, you go in their DM, that's a good place to die.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. Like, on top of the fact is because the space is the way it is, like, how extreme it can be, right? We also like safety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I've had people be like, somebody will approach them wanting to like go out somewhere with them or take them out somewhere, and they like, I want you to meet me at an event. Like it's a neutral place.
Mhm.
You're in a place where you feel safe, number one. And especially also with play parties, you can literally be in the play party chat, come to a play party, fuck around with somebody and leave and never speak to them again if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you're in a neutral zone. No one's coming to your house.
Right.
You ain't going to their house. You showing up, showing out, and leaving. And you'll find like Kinksters and lifestyle people are probably the most responsible people because they're so open.
Mhm.
Like I'm literally like walking around in our that play parties too, but our pool parties, butt fucking naked, just talking to people like like I'm at Subway or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Eat fresh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a regular day, damn near, and I'm talking to everyone. I'm like, "What's up, fam?" And my tits all shaking and everything, like, I mean, like, cause I come in and Yeah, like I'll dab somebody and I'm like butt fucking naked, you know. They just
I'll
look
tell you
at me
that
like,
will take
what?
some adjusting. That will take some adjusting.
It's
not for me because I love to go to the spa and be in the naked part.
Well, you
I be
also
there
dance
too,
dance
yeah.
though.
freeing.
You dance
Yeah.
as
Right.
well, so you're used
Well,
to
yeah,
it.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
so freeing to just be naked.
Oh, it is. It is. It
Yeah.
really is.
I just don't
highly
know where to
recommend.
stare because I'm a people watcher, so
It's okay.
I
There
do
ain't nobody
accidentally
gonna-
stare. Though.
we
Yeah.
like you won't be the only voyeur.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Everybody it's like everybody likes to look and like for me, like I said, I my voyeur is just going down and down every year because that exhibitionist is 100.
Yeah.
You know, so like I just kind of, like to me everybody still has clothes on. You know, so
Yeah.
I just be chilling. But I also like interact with people a lot, with doing scenes and stuff like that. Oh, which reminds me, that's what I wanted to show you guys.
Yeah,
Was-
let's get it out.
Yeah, some more.
Pull out the bag. What do you call this bag? Does it have a name?
Oh man, some of my tools have names.
Oh snap!
But let me let me just build you all up to this.
So Sir Athena is going into the bag. This is not a backpack. This is a duffel. Okay, this
Yeah.
is advanced. Okay.
So this is one of my floggers. It's good for like a thuddy feel, but it's very soft to the touch. A lot of people, you want to take that to her, my bad. A lot of people, that's like a fan favorite.
I mean, yeah, this doesn't feel like
This is
painful.
probably like something more introductory, right?
Very much so. Unless I just really haul back.
It doesn't hurt.
Trying to find out
Trying
if you're an M.
We're gonna find out. Hold on.
Exploration.
Exploration.
Oh, this feels good.
Yeah. So it's like the tools can feel however you use them.
Yeah.
Like I have come down really hard with this,
Mhm.
but it gives like a thud versus a sting.
Yeah.
Um,
It's the feathers.
yeah. Oh yeah. Like I
like
said,
that.
fan favorite. They love this.
I can
little one.
see that.
They love that one. But then I'll be like, all right, well, you being so I call this one Mrs. Clean. I used to have a Mr. Clean, but I had really fucked him up over time.
Damn.
Like
He doesn't seem
because
to
I
like
was
it.
the
Put
one
the
I was
Mr.
really
to
taking it
sleep.
back.
Mr.
Yeah. I
Clean
tried to get
ass,
him
huh?
fixed and it didn't work. And I was like, oh, that's my baby.
Mhm.
I heard him. And then I got the twins. So the twins, 'cause they used to be their kids. So these are basically
That's giving double.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you just like
Okay.
yeah, I do double
Oh,
action.
okay.
So
Let me see this.
that can give a sting.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not gonna hit myself with these.
Come on.
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
What's good?
Why I come in swinging?
Give yourself a quick swing.
No.
I do
You're
it.
in control.
Yeah.
He's got a little sting too. I ain't
They
gonna lie.
do. Here. Yeah, but let me get one. Cause I'll sometimes I'll actually like hit myself too.
Mhm.
It's,
Oh,
not,
accident?
it's not bad.
No, I got
I mean, it
literally on
could be
purpose.
bad, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And I got some cargos on. I'm cool.
So get some like real
Yeah,
action
yeah.
on there. So
I like the noise.
Freak ass.
and so so those are like
The
I-
twins.
Yeah, the twins. The twins can do some damage, but now this. Oh, well, okay. I also like working with claws, like sharp objects.
That's a meat cleaver.
It is. You'd be surprised how much shit that you could just take, from
Yeah.
your kitchen, damn near.
Bruh.
And
This is
My
why
meat
people
cleavers are
end up
metal.
in the ER.
Yeah. Because mine and my kitchen are metal.
Yeah,
Stainless steel.
Yeah, and I mean, I do knife play, so yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash them.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, proceed with caution. Okay, do not cut somebody unless
not-
they want to be cut.
Do not cleave that meat without permission.
Yeah, so it's
Coming
it's
over, it's
good.
like Freddie. What's
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, I do. I have the other one in the bag, but I didn't bring that.
What do you call that?
Oh, that just my claws. That's
Okay.
it. That's it. Well, you have them, so you know how sharp they can be.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's see. And when we look into like bondage, this is probably one of my favorite pieces. because here is your collar
Oh.
with the leading chain, but then this side can buckle to the collar. So you can have the wrists in the front or they can
Or in the
be
back.
in the back. So this one's probably my favorite piece I've seen with this piece for performances and stuff and leading as well.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah,
the
you
idea
got
of
you
the
kind of
collars.
like went a little bright in the face.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
You like
Yeah.
shined in the veil. Like,
Yeah.
you're glowing.
Not on me.
Oh.
Not on me.
Yeah. See, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Also just
bonding.
Bonding.
Yeah. They gotta be trying some
I
new
fuck
shit.
with that.
Trying some
Okay,
shit
so do
tonight.
you also have a marketplace where you sell toys?
No.
You should.
You
You should.
know, it's funny because people tell me that a lot because I now this one though,
Oh,
this
hell
is
no.
Mm-mm.
yeah, and that's the reaction.
It's
typically.
immediately no.
It's an immediate hell
Immediately
no.
And so
Write that down.
like, and
Well,
it's
I'm
funny
imagining that on my spine right now. Like,
fuck.
bruh,
Yeah, like, and it's
almost took me
like,
out.
people like and it's called the enslaver
Mm.
Makes
because
sense.
it the energy that like it's a shift in the room
Right.
when people see this shit.
For sure, you got me scared as fuck over here.
Yeah, and like, but I had the guy make this for me, and because I had a very heavy masochist at one point that inspired me to do this, and I was just like, because she had been punched in her ass with somebody that wrapped a chain around their fist.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how she experienced like chain,
Mhm.
play at least. And so I was like, have you ever been flogged with one? And I was like, I really wanted a thick chain. I had seen some that were having like smaller chains on them. And I was like, no, I want a thicker one. And so he ended up making this one for me. And so I've used it a lot on different people in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, any tool can be intense or sensual, light.
Yeah.
So it's a
Can
multi-purpose
Just
tool.
do that,
sure.
like,
For sure.
dragging it on
Yeah,
the back.
like I literally
or
will take the chain
body.
portion off, put it in the freezer, and now we have temperature play. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just, even now, like naturally, it's just cold.
It's cold, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's just cold because it's a chain.
I mean, that's a workout swinging
so
this
heavy.
thing. Though.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
For
Like
sure.
my arm, this arm is a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
bigger.
Yeah, this is heavy. It's
Yeah, it's got some
You're,
fucking
you're
weight.
in the gym just trying to even it out on the other side.
Like
bro.
left side gets some work.
Oh yeah, it's heavy. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's got some weight to it. So
Oh, sorry.
no, it's all good. It ain't hurt. Just yeah.
Don't get no ideas, Jimmy.
She's like,
Very cool.
yeah.
What do you call it? What do you call it?
The enslaver.
The enslaver.
Yeah. So
Whew.
it's that's yeah.
So I had another question.
Yeah.
So you talked about this is work and pleasure sometimes.
Mhm.
Do the lines get blurred?
No, not for me. Literally, I'll have, I will sing like for an hour straight and have like different women just, bottoming at that moment, trying it for the first time, and go about my day. It's more fulfilling for me because at that point it's not for me, it's for them. I'm asking them, all right, like what's your pain tolerance? What's your level? I'm trying to get to know them. So it's really not for me. The pleasure of it all comes from when I'm in a dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it turns into, okay, I'm also able to enjoy this for the way I want it. So like for me, having somebody just kind of try things out, it's all about them.
Okay, another question.
Mhm.
And then these dynamics, are they more based on is it at all based on a physical attraction, or is it more about your compatibility in the BDSM world?
I would say that just depends on the person, honestly.
Well, what about you?
For me, I have had dynamics where I didn't have that attraction. So I made that very clear as well, because in dynamics, there's either majority of the time there's sex, you know. So like you want to be very clear about what you're willing to do. And for me, I was like, well, I can do scenes, that's fine. But when it comes to anything extra from that, it's a no for me, because for the continuous sex acts, like, okay, we're going to be having sex quite often. I do need to be physically, sexually attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, she was more so a, what's the service?
Okay.
Service sub. And so I posed that question in the group, I'm like, do you all want to be a service sub or a sex sub or both? And there's a lot that are like sex. Like they don't fucking care if no
So
damn
that's the
service.
terminology, service sub or a sex sub?
Yeah.
Okay. So the service sub, there's no sex involved.
Right. If that's, like you can be like, you can obviously certainly would just be doing both. But if you're like, I just want to come here and do service.
Yeah.
Like you have a sub and they'll, you can negotiate what they do around your house, if they're going to cook your meal prep for you, or, there's a
Wait,
variety
they
of-
meal prep? One of those. Wait a minute.
She said that is not the service I was discussing.
No, but like, it's a bunch of whatever service looks like for you in that dynamic, and can be negotiated. Your submissive is willing to do.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean, like we had our submissive, who was more so along the lines of a service submissive, she'd cook, so she'd cook our meals. She would clean.
I'm interested.
I looked at it as an exchange. So like what are you getting out of this? And if like, and in that sense, I'm also their dom. So I'm offering the protection, I'm offering the play, and whatever else that was negotiated for that exchange. But yeah, like I mean, it was a great experience. It just like the thing about it is, with having a submissive that I'm not really looking to have sex with, I'm definitely going to get another submissive.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
that I
But
do
that's
want to
fine,
have that.
right?
I mean, that you look here. This one right here says she's
not for
territorial,
Yeah.
right? A territorial brat. That is a thing, a big ass thing. So
Okay.
like I would ideally probably especially in that situation, have another submissive. But would my other submissive
So you got drama in your life.
not long, because I don't fuck with that. So
Yeah.
like, because I make everything clear, like this is who I am. This is what I do. I go to play parties. Sometimes I fuck, sometimes I don't. Like this is my lifestyle. So drama is a bare minimum, because you're not gonna find anything out about me. You're not gonna catch me in a lie. I ain't got shit to lie about. This is what I do. And so you either I'm honest, so that you can have an option of whether or not you're gonna ride with this.
Yeah.
Because
I like that.
that's consent.
For
Like,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? This is like tonight. Gonna have some fun. You know what I'm saying? So this bag is gonna travel. It's a
Okay.
traveling goddamn duffel. So yeah, last play party, like I didn't take my strap last time, and so I took Skittles instead.
What
okay?
is Skittles?
No, I just like literally Skittles, and I got
Candy?
Yeah, I took candy. I fucking love candy, man. Like I
In lieu of the strap.
yeah. Like
Okay.
yeah, I left the strap at home, and I had
Wait.
So they was mad that I didn't come with my strap.
Yeah, you brought
mad.
fucking
Said,
Skittles.
"Not you
You
came
like,
in
you
here
want
with
some Skittles,
Skittles."
though, or
Yeah,
like-
taste that rainbow, baby. You ain't tasting this rainbow tonight. I ain't feeling it today.
You weren't feeling it.
No, I ain't feeling it. So I just did scenes and stuff, and then had like a semi like five-some in a sense. But yeah, like I pick and choose when I want to fuck. Damn, like
Yeah.
So your scenes, like sometimes they go completely like off track.
No.
Have you ever had? Okay.
No, like things like when somebody is getting on my table to experience impact or knife or wax or whatever with me, like I am honed in, on that scene.
So there's
like,
never been a situation where they're like, actually, I want this.
One what?
Like in between.
What you asking for?
what
Actually, give me the Skittles.
Put
Put the flavor away. I want some Skittles.
Came for strap, but I'd rather have Skittles.
Oh, man. Crazy improv.
So like, cause that like the play party I went to that time, it wasn't my event, it was somebody else's, and like I put it out there in my group the day before, and 23 of us showed up, and we was in that motherfucker deep. It's crazy, and so. I'm like, I didn't have intention on playing. And then the host of the party, I asked him, I was like, yo, can I bring my, my tools? Because I was seeing, and he was like, well, this was his first event. And he's more swinger. Like his crowd is more swinger, not really BDSM. So he was also just trying to get a feel for it. So he's like, no, not this time. So I didn't take shit. Man, I was mad as fuck.
Instant regret.
Instant regret. Okay? Because I was just trying to be
So when
respectful.
you bring your stuff, like, okay, never mind, you didn't bring it into the event, but you don't
Have it in the back, in the trunk. Yeah.
ready to go.
Everybody was like, you should have it. What the fuck?
For
you got
sure.
in the trunk. And I was like, first off, the bag ain't leaving the house.
Don't make me pop the trunk.
Okay? Because this fucker
Yeah.
this thing by itself is heavy.
Yeah.
Okay? So this puts extra weight in that bag. So I'm like, sometimes it's like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not about to carry that motherfucker all the way to the car and not use it.
I feel like just leave it in the car at this point.
I mean, but then I can't do that either because
the
now
Skittles, bro.
Oh, they gonna melt. It's Texas.
It's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, you right. You're
It's
right.
hot. Like shit.
The
I know.
Skittles, bro.
Skittles, bro.
Hold on.
Oh, so
Some of the
good.
other toys might be deformed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, like I got candles and shit in here
You
too.
definitely-
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
So
you gonna melt them anyway. They dry, melt them again.
She's not leaving the bag in the trunk.
Okay, I got it. You
That's
attached to
yeah,
that
what I
bag.
said.
yeah. Like this set, because I love green, like Slytherin and all that. Like I'm.
Oh, you really a Harry Potter head.
Oh man, it's bad. It's
Yeah.
good.
I
but
would
it's
have
bad.
loved to go to that Harry Potter event.
Yo, like I am gonna redo it. I'm gonna do that theme
That
again
can
because
be an annual theme because everybody's
Yeah.
gonna want to spin that
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
great time. Great time.
So tell us about the upcoming events. What do you got coming up? Throw out some dates and kind of give a description of what it's going to be and how people can join and everything.
Yeah. Okay. So first off, to join, we are on Facebook. It's LEZ Get Kinky DFW. It's gonna be like a pink background with a flower in there. So that's how you'll know. Get in there. You have questions to ask. Answer the questions, and then you'll have to do an intro to stay in the group. Once you're in the group, you have a look around. It's all kind of stuff that goes on in there. Now for our events, the one officially coming up is our topless pool party.
Mhm.
That is June 28th. And we literally only have like 29 spots left for that thing. So 80 pairs of tits is what we're
Mhm.
projecting.
And the toplessness is
Not
optional.
Right. It's optional, so not required. You get a feel for, what the environment is. And trust me, like every body style is going to be there.
Mhm.
Like it's not, we don't sit here and say, oh, well, you look like this, so no, you can't come. Like, no.
women's body styles.
Women's
Women only.
every body style, Like, we do not judge at all. We have this thing called NMK, which is not my kink. If you're not into something, that's what you would say. But we certainly do not kink shame. We don't do any of that here.
Yeah.
You know, and we mean that. We kick people the fuck out. You know, like, you'll get a warning at most, and then if I see it happen again, you're gone. You know, so June 28th, that's actually going to be like, that's the third one we have had. We had 2 last year because I was only anticipating having 1, and then we had so much fun we had to run it back. Yeah. And then we're going to probably do in July Dirty Dancing Dungeon Night.
Oh.
Yeah. So we mix in like people doing like dancing and stripping and dungeon like activities. So I would sing. I'm also part of a group called Magic Mike. So masculine identifying queens. And we do erotic. It's 4 of us, 4 masculine women. And we do erotic dancing, but with a BDSM.
Who's in that group? I think I've seen y'all. Is it a secret?
No.
Okay. Who's in the group? I think I've seen it on
Coach D.
Coach D, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
2 others.
Yep, 2 others.
I think I saw y'all's page on TikTok, maybe?
Yeah, yep. TikTok, and we actually went viral on her page. On D's page.
I think I saw that.
That's
That's
us.
what I saw.
Yep.
I
that
seen
is us.
y'all.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
I be picking people up.
Yeah.
Monster does too. Like, we're really big on like lifting people.
Okay.
But so we perform, and then I do scenes and things of that nature. So it's a whole experience. And then August should be August 31st, which is a Sunday. This is going to be the first time we're going to do this. It's going to be a hunch and brunch. So hunch and brunch.
That's your cup of tea.
Yeah,
huh?
sure the fuck is.
So
Bring the gravy.
yeah, I'm telling you.
BYOG.
Yeah.
Bring your own gravy.
So weird.
See, I love grits, so it'd be grits for
I
me.
love
Shit.
brunch though. So
Man.
what's this
Yeah.
about?
It's a play party. So
Okay.
But you're gonna have brunch.
fuck yeah,
I love
like
that.
it's gonna be a like a daytime. So because usually we have like evening,
Mhm.
you know, and it's like a Saturday and stuff. So the hunch and brunch is gonna be like a different type of vibe, and it's gonna be like Barbie's Playhouse type of thing.
Yeah.
So for the theme, but yeah, so I'm excited for that project, and it's gonna be in that bigger venue, that 7,000 square
Nice.
foot boy. So
Nice. Okay.
yeah, so those are the big 3. We're looking to get back into like our meet and greets and things like that, like our smaller, like, all right, come out, learn something. type
With your
of thing.
clothes on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like the less naked shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Less moderately naked.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you still might see somebody like strip
Mm.
down and do a scene, you know.
Mhm.
That's like that again. That's very normal, you know.
Mm.
Like that's just everyday type of situations. Like,
Okay.
we've
Just
had,
stay
like,
prepared. Stay
just-
ready.
Yeah, stay ready.
Yeah.
Get ready. You know, like we had like kinky karaoke. So like I've
Wow, okay.
literally like spanked somebody as they're singing.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
different.
This
It's
sounds
different.
so fun.
Yeah, and
Hell yeah.
I've done like open mic where I've read some of my poetry and I'm spanking someone to my poetry.
Mm.
So yeah, we do everything with a twist in a sense.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Heck
So
yeah.
3 events coming up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
The
I'm
big
excited.
3. The big 3.
When
So-
y'all catch these events, we are out of time today, but definitely tap in with Sir Athena.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. We thank you for coming. Thank you
you,
so much
Dale.
for coming
Thank you
through.
for having me.
It was very educational. I can tell you that.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Mental pleasure. We'll take
Perfect.
it all here.
Yeah. Yes. Take it all in. Take
And
it all
hopefully
in.
we'll have you again. We are
Yeah.
actually thinking about starting a red light series
Oh,
here
sweetie.
on the 9 to 5
Sign me
podcast,
up.
where we
Absolutely.
talk more about adult things, and you
Mm-hmm.
will have to subscribe for this.
Patreon only.
Patreon only.
For
So
sure.
be ready, and if y'all have any topics, please drop them in the comments below.
Love that.
For sure.
But all right, we
Love
clocking out here at 9 to 5.
Y'all thank y'all for coming.
next
Y'all
time.
be you. Keep hustling and stay humble. Always. Always.
All right.